great women in my family, so it doesn't make me uncomfortable or anything.
It's just
But for me to just have them on hand, and I don't have any female.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of strange.
Yeah.
That's kind of sus. You know what I mean? Like, nah, fuck all that.
Welcome to the YIM podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
Like for real.
Yeah. So, welcome to the YIM podcast, the podcast for good advice for bad people. I always say that weird. I don't know why. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
Advice for bad people is just advice
for regular people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it how you
I only say it that way because usually the good people think they're bad, and only the bad people think they're good.
That is very, very true. That is very true.
So today we have two guests because, well, I don't know why, but we're going to have more two guests because most of my friends who want to do it, they're like, oh, I don't want to do it by myself. It's too. So I was like,
I'm gonna do it by myself. Don't be a little bitch.
There you go. Dang! I wish I had the.
Yeah, man. Like she's.
Anyways, you guys introduce yourself. Well, we know one already. She's been on already.
Life update. I'm a nurse now, and I'm stressed as hell.
There you go.
That's it. That's all I've been doing.
How y'all doing? I'm Jordan.
This is Jordan.
I'm Jordan.
We've never met until today.
Yep.
Yeah, like I didn't preface him with anything to talk about. So today we're just gonna get to know each other, and I think that's probably the best thing for this podcast is to do that, because you can see how connections are made and how differences are shown and everything like that.
Oh yeah, man.
We've had a whole 1 page of conversation before this, which started in my garage.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean,
that's pretty much
you
it.
might as well start the podcast when you open the door.
Yeah, that's what I thought about too, because I was going to bring this recorder and be like,
you talking about us, man. Sorry,
He's a little slow.
I'm a little slow.
No, you're good.
I partook in some extracurricular activities earlier.
No, you're good. You're good. I can't do that till I go to sleep. That helps me sleep.
Hey, I feel you on that one. Talk about sleep,
Yeah.
Man, for real.
Yeah, like me and Jordan earlier, well, like 5 minutes ago, we're talking about how we both don't sleep. It's crazy.
Thing, man.
Yeah, it's insane because it's weird. People are like, "Well, just sleep. Like, do something. Like, go work out till you're tired." I was like, "You don't understand. I'm tired all the time.
All of the time.
I just can't sleep. Like, it's a different thing.
Exactly.
They're like, that's how. I mean,
like
that's
with
how
me,
it is.
man. Like, I can sleep, but like let's say I have work at 2:00.
Right.
I'll fall asleep at 1:00. Get that 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
And then still some way make myself go to work and be there, maybe 5 minutes late, but I'm still there, you know what I'm saying, to go through that whole day and run it all again and do the same thing. Like it's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it is for me too. It's kind of, you just find places you can sleep during the day. Like small, like even if it's an hour, even if it's 30 minutes. And
just like a resting point. Like, like you don't even have to like really sleep, just like body rest, like in a relaxed state. You know
that's what I do at night too when I can't sleep, because I tell people straight up, like, I'll be sitting in bed with my eyes closed for like an hour to 2 hours, and I'm not sleeping. But honestly, that's better than nothing because I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, man. Trust me, I've done it too, man. I play rain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I try. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I'll just literally stare at my ceiling like, oh well, this has been going on for about an hour. I gotta pee now.
Then you get up and do something, and next thing you know, you're like, I could either try and pretend to sleep again, or I could do something.
Sheesh. Man, like
all
my
day,
mom
man.
always, like, she's just like, get you melatonin or something like that. Like, I could take melatonin, but
Both
it literally
me
won't
and
work.
me and my mom. Me and his mom bought him melatonin. She bought him the gummy ones. I just bought him like.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't even work, bro.
No.
I mean.
Plus, I heard like if you take too much of that, it starts creating like gaps in your memory and stuff like that.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's why I was like, oh, I'm definitely not doing that again.
I don't need that because I already smoke marijuana, so that's enough like gaps I need right there.
And the lack of sleep already creates gaps anyway, so it's like, why would I do that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know though.
Do like the days like mesh together for you?
Yeah, dude, it feels like multiple days. I know it's been multiple days, but I swear to God, it's only been like 2 days,
Exactly.
1 day. Yeah.
Or like with me, like I'll work like at my job, I'll come back and I'll be like, I was just here.
Yeah.
Like I was just doing the exact same thing. Like, I mean, I do the same thing every day, but it's just like I could have sworn. Did I even go home? Like,
yeah, I know.
Or am I just back here, like just doing this?
Like, there's no reset for people like us. You know how the sleep is the reset usually, and then you come.
Usually is.
and it just feels like a long day, especially when you're having one of those bullshit days and like something ticks you off. Then next thing you know, you still can't sleep.
Yep.
And then it's still going on the next day.
Exactly.
And it's just you just carry that.
But when you get sleep, do you dream? Like, do you dream?
Oh, I
like,
dream hard as
but
fuck.
do you have like nightmares though?
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
I have like literally I have like dreams of me like pulling out my teeth. Like it's weird. Like if I get a good night's rest, my dreams are me pulling out my teeth. Like it's weird.
From
like,
from talking to other people, because I used to want to be a psychologist, and that's one of the things I wanted to get into.
Yeah.
Was like studying dreams. Yeah. I got so far into it that like I started lucid dreaming when I was 13, and I'm still able to do that when I do get sleep. It's just hard, but from like that stuff, like with self-harm and stuff like that in dreams, most of that is literally just like stress from your everyday life.
Oh, all right, I feel
it's like you're breaking yourself down in your dream.
It
to
freaks me out every single time because like it literally starts the same way. Like I'll be talking and then like I'll like bite down and I'll feel like something loose and I'll just start taking one tooth out and be like, oh, word, that didn't even hurt. And then like something will feel loose again and I just start taking them one by one. I'm like, yo, this is weird. Like,
I get half and half. Like half of my dreams are kind of like that, and then half of my other dreams are literally just me living everyday life.
Yeah.
Like it's like normal life. There's nothing weird
but
about
do you
it.
Move like slow though. Like,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's so weird. Yeah. Because I remember one time I had a dream. I got shot or something, and I straight up died in the dream. Like not even just like you get shot and then you're like.
Did you like see yourself? You got shot, but you like saw yourself die, but you're like, hold on, I'm not.
Died, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's how I felt. Like, and then it's weird because then you wake up and you feel the bullet, or whatever you did in your dream, you feel it.
You'd be like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
relax.
Like,
yeah,
like it's creepy, bro. Like it's real creepy, especially if you don't get enough sleep. And when you get sleep, it's just you don't know if you're really sleeping or not. Like,
yeah, I've read up on some cases about people who become insomniacs because they have dreams that intense, or they have like those out of body experiences, stuff like that.
Man, I used to love my dreams, man. Like, I mean, I still do, but like, mine was never that. I feel like mine was like, I'm so anxious. I guess I have like a severe case of like FOMO, but like, I just can't. Like, I don't know. If I know something exciting is gonna happen the next day, I'm definitely not sleeping the day before. Like I already know for sure I'm not sleeping. Like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I was always like that. We're growing up too, like going to Disney World, something like that. We're going to Busch Gardens. Big performance because, like I said, I used to dance.
Yep.
I would never sleep the night before.
Never.
Even at like sleepovers at friends' places, I'm the guy that doesn't sleep. It's weird.
Yep, bro. But I see with me though, like I have a problem with sleep. Like even though I can't sleep at my house, but when I'm at other people's houses, I'm so anxious because I don't want to freak people out for one, because like they're not used to me being in their house,
right?
And I don't know what people be doing in their house. You know what I'm saying? Like, or it might be haunted. Who knows? You never know. But like, if I have to pee at night, I always make sure like I'm gonna make sure
hella
people know.
Quiet, yeah.
Like I'm gonna be hella quiet. But if I hear like a door open, hey, I'm here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something, because I get so anxious because it's not my house. And I don't know how people react. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, but yeah, people's houses I can't really do sleepovers. I'll just stay up the whole night. All night.
Yeah, I used to freak all my friends out with that shit because I would literally be up playing, we're playing video games or whatever.
Always.
I'm playing video games and then fucking like, they'd be like waking up and they're like, was you still playing? Like, nah, I'm just playing video games, man.
Like, no, man, I'm just playing games like all night. Yeah.
Almost beat the game, man.
Like, I don't know how y'all get this like great sleep. Like sometimes I'll see people like just like if you're like on a bus or like a train or something, they can be so comfortable enough to just fall asleep with all those people around them. I can't do that. I have to be in a comfortable environment for myself or in my mind where I can just doze off like that.
I wish I had pictures of TJ to show him like how.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. So one of our friends like. He can sleep anywhere in any position.
Yeah.
Like
He
if he was right here,
up.
he'd be sleeping like this. Or like I don't know, it's weird. One time, what was that video that Vernon showed us? The one where it's like he was sleeping on the couch, right?
Oh yeah.
And then his I don't know, it was weird. It was like the couch, the chair, and his body, right? It's like
in between it.
In between.
not even in between it. No,
Like
it was
hovering.
Like, yeah, no,
like
no,
you
no.
know how you sit, like if you're sitting on the couch, you put your legs up on the ottoman, right?
Mm-hmm.
He managed to turn, turn facing the other way, get comfortable enough to fall asleep with a controller in his hand, knees not even hitting the ground, but holding his body weight on the ottoman and the couch, sleep.
What the fuck?
So
Like
it's
how can you do
I don't
that?
even know how to show
But
it.
like how can you get that comfortable enough to just sleep like that?
I don't know, man. Because like, I can't do stuff like that. That's weird.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. But he can he
think
can fall
narcolepsy
asleep
or
in the
something.
weirdest like. We'll be
maybe.
like, yeah, bro, we're going to the club, like we're all hyped up, drinking, blah 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 blah. He's sleeping all the way to the club, all the way. Once he gets comfortable, he's out.
Yeah.
Out.
I think mine's a comfortability thing too, because
Yeah.
like, but mine's in a weird way, not really about like at other people's houses, like, because when I go visit my mom in Georgia, if she wants to go drive to Walmart or something that's literally like 15 minutes away, I will be knocked the fuck out on the way to Walmart just because I'm with my mom.
Yeah, you're so comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, that's your like safety blanket. Like I'm with my mom. Like I know I could like doze off right now. Like I don't have to worry. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I feel that.
like I was with this girl, not with, but I was hanging out with this girl before. You hate that, right? You gotta try and label it somehow, but you can't really label it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was hanging out with this girl before, and she used to sleep over a lot. And every time she slept over, I got a good night's sleep because I was comfortable. But every time she didn't, I would not sleep.
See, you're a good one. I even if I have
So
a female
yeah.
friend over, like I'm still awake.
And I'm not even sleeping because of that reason. It's just
Yeah.
like,
But I don't know. With me, I don't know. Like I'll stay awake, and when they leave, I'll go to sleep for like 2-3 hours and wake up and start my whole day like it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so weird. Like I cannot sleep. Like it'd be getting on my nerves sometimes because I'll be wanting to sleep. Like I'll lay in bed, be comfortable, have my music playing, and I'll just be like, I'll like roll over. Cause like you sometimes you could just go off in a daze.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the closest thing to sleep.
Yeah, and you'll come back and you'll be like, oh, it was only 3 hours. Well, I gotta pee anyway, so let me just get up.
Yeah.
And like then you just like get up and you're just up. Like
Yeah, I hate that because like, especially when you start feeling sleepy and it's like 10 and you're like, oh, I'm about to do it tonight. I'm about to do it. I'm about to sleep.
Like it's 10 p.m. and I'm sleeping.
I'm about to sleep.
Yes.
1 o'clock comes around, bam. You get up, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's only been 3 hours. You thought you were about to sleep for 8 hours.
Thought
Wake
you
up
were.
at 6.
Yeah.
Go to the gym. Now it's 1 o'clock and you're like,
Nah.
that's shit.
Yeah. How am I gonna do it? Like, how am I gonna get myself tired enough so when I get in this situation one more time, can I make myself go to sleep?
Exactly,
Like,
dude.
can I waste enough energy to go to sleep? Because like that's what I try to do every day. Like I cook at a hospital. You feel me?
Right.
So, well, yeah, I cook at a hospital. You feel me? So like, all I do is stand there and serve people. Literally, just stand there, make food, serve people. I don't lift heavy boxes. I don't like do a lot. So when I go home, I'm just like, okay, I sit down. I'm just like, I still
You
have
got
energy.
Yeah.
Like, what am I like? I didn't really waste any like energy. What am I gonna do? So like, that's literally I'll just stay up.
Damn, I have the opposite problem. Especially after I started my job, like it's so I would be so tired. I go home, I would go to sleep, but then I would wake up at like 1 or 2 in the morning. I don't tell you this half the time, but I'd be just staying up until like 6 to have to get ready for work, and I'm just like, I need to go to sleep. Like it sucks, especially if it's like the 3 shifts in a row. Yeah, I'm not sleeping through all that. So, and I barely eat too because I don't eat breakfast. I only eat lunch barely. And when I go home, I don't even eat dinner anymore because
I feel like that's more of your energy problem than it is the sleep thing. It's probably because you don't
probably
eat.
is.
You need to eat. Yeah.
I
be trying to tell it, but it is
like,
what it is.
Like to me, like I feel like the same way as like you feel like you haven't completely, dispersed your energy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like we were saying earlier, just because we're not sleeping doesn't mean we don't have fucking energy.
Oh yeah.
So even after
yeah.
you disperse that energy, you're like, okay, now I'm tired. But you
Like,
still don't want to fucking
Yeah.
sleep. Yeah.
Like, I mean, right when I walk into my job, boom, like I'm back. I mean, it may take me a couple minutes, but like literally, if 30 minutes pass, I'm back to normal. Like, all right, energized.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But like we were talking about, like eating and stuff like that. If I eat a good meal, I'm out. Like I get the itis and I'm gone. Like that's the only thing that will really put me to sleep. Like if I eat late at night, I could go to sleep. If I eat a lot, like I have to eat a lot.
You gotta be eating like Thanksgiving every night. Right?
I have to eat a lot. If I eat a lot, I can give myself the itis and I can go to sleep.
If I eat a lot, I just stay awake then. So
I feel like that worked for me too, but then that's counteracting the shit I've been doing for the last like 5 months.
Yeah.
Because I mean, at the beginning of this year to now, I've lost like 45 pounds or
That's
so.
Good, man. Hey man, my mom's trying to lose weight too, man. Look, all you gotta do, man. I'm telling you this right now. Drink hella water.
Yeah, that's what I've been
and
doing.
ride bikes and walk. I'm telling you, bro.
I mean, that's what I've been doing. Like basically, it's basically all I've been doing.
It's movement. That's it. Move. That's it.
That's what I told people too, because I didn't notice I lost the weight. People were telling me, and I was like,
they start to notice, and you don't even notice, but people will notice. I'm telling you, people will notice.
That and like stress and like depression helped a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro, it is what it is, bro. Like you just gotta make yourself healthy. Just make yourself healthy. That's all it is.
The water thing to me is the hardest part,
bro.
Just because like it's not even because like before it's because I used to say it's like I didn't like the taste of water. Now I don't care, but then it's
water.
Not.
I mean, well, water has a taste. Let me just clear that right there. Water does have a taste. I understand what you mean, but like, bro, like I mean, just gotta do it, bro.
My thing is I just can't drink it. I can't drink it. I can't chug it.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like,
you good?
It's hard. It's like it's hard to get down 64 ounces of water because I don't feel thirsty. You know what I mean?
Well, make yourself thirsty.
That's what I'm saying. Like then I gotta force myself. I gotta chug it.
No.
It's easy. It's easier for me to chug beer than it is water. Like I literally, what I do now is when I wake up, I down one of those bottles like in like a second. Like
that's good. I can kill beer too. Beer. I just can't do liquor for real. Liquor gets me drunk too fast. Beer, I can kill some beer.
I just like to taste the liquor.
I mean, I like Hennessy. I was about to say Hennessy. I like Hennessy, but other than that,
I like dark. Hennessy's alright to me. I like dark bourbon.
Vodka, I don't feel it.
No.
But then it'll catch up to me, and then I feel terrible. Like, you said like bourbon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do bourbon because like I like steaks and burgers and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's always good.
Do you do like the Jameson?
Not really. I like man, what the fuck? See, I haven't drank in a while either because I haven't because when I drink, I do some dumb shit.
Like what?
Like some dumb
Why
shit.
would you ask him like what?
No, it's fine. It's
what
fine.
you mean? Like,
this
is boys talking right now. Like, I mean, like,
yeah, no, that's exactly what he should ask.
Do you get like confidence, or like you just be like, let me like jump off of this shit?
Depends how I feel. Depends how I feel. I remember one time I was at a club with some friends and I was drunk. It was fucked up because it was our friend's birthday.
Oh man.
And he wasn't drunk, but I was drunk.
Oh.
And then I don't know why it was like the last. I knew in my head like the club's about to close. Yeah. So for some reason I was like,
last call's coming around the corner.
I think that's what it is. I heard last call and I was like, all right, let's start packing. Let's start stacking the chairs on top of the fucking on the tables. Yeah.
Oh word! So you were closing for them?
Yeah.
Oh okay.
I was gone, dude.
Hey.
I was like, yo, let's start stacking the fucking chairs. Let's start battling people and shit.
All right, so when you get drunk, can you fall asleep?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Boom. Right? Like it's so weird. Like with me, depending on my drunk level, I could go to sleep. Like if my stomach hurts, if I feel like if it's turning, I'm not going to sleep.
Yeah. I'm like that too. I can't be that drunk to where I'm like throwing up. I'll never sleep.
Like, but I can drink some beer.
Yeah.
I could drink some beer. But when it comes to liquor, nah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like, I mean, I do tequila. Like, I love tequila, but like, you give me like
I like good tequila. Yeah.
Like 10 shots throughout the night, done. Like, done.
Oh, crazy! I'm like the exact opposite. I can't do beer at all. I'm like doing tequila. I'm always down in margaritas.
Beer is like it's good because one the flavor's there. It depends on the beer. Like, I can't drink like some people like drink Coors like on a daily. I'm like, why do you drink Coors? Yeah. It tastes like water, so what's the point?
Natty Light, water.
Yeah. To me, it's like there's no point in drinking that. Like just because it's alcoholic, that's why.
I mean, probably because it doesn't like get people so like messed up. They're probably just like, I could drink a lot of these.
I mean, I understand that, but then it's like, if it tastes like water, then you're not even getting the taste.
Well, yeah.
So if you're not trying to get drunk, and you not drinking it for the taste, why are you drinking the beer?
Because you get more beer.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
For the price of little, like.
That's true.
That's why they always get those, like, It's crazy.
That's why I get wine.
When I was in high school, we used to get like 30 rack of Bush for $15, or like
That is
15,
true.
16
Bush
bucks.
is
30
cheap
rack.
as shit.
30
Oh,
rack.
30 rack? Yeah.
Bro, in high school, you have a 30 rack of beer. You are excited.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what these high schoolers be on now, but
I used to get those $10 cheap in high school. I used to get those $10 cheap vodkas, the gross ass ones.
hell nah.
Yeah.
I mean, they used to get, like, my friends used to get, like, Evan Williams. That's some, like, cheap ass, like, that shit. Ugh.
Yeah, you get some of those or some Mad Dog shit, which
Yeah,
is gross
that
as
MD.
shit. That's nasty.
That shit used to be so terrible.
You used to have the
tear up my
worst
stomach.
hangover because of all the fucking sugar in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit used to tear my stomach.
But you thought you got lit, but then you got sick. the
But
next
do you
day.
have any crazy, like, since I saw where you live at and where district you live in, do you have any, like, crazy Tallwood parties? Like, you been to?
See, Tallwood didn't have any crazy parties. We had parties, but it was always like the Asian parties where people from Lansdowne would come, people from
Well,
Salem
of
would come. Yeah.
Of course. But, like, okay, so I'll tell you, there was one time I went to a Tallwood party. I had some of my Lansdowne friends with me. Usually when we go to parties, it ends in a fight.
Yeah.
For some odd
Yeah.
reason. Like, but it's always my friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't start it, but we'll end it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. But for some odd reason, we went to this Tallwood party, even though we had beef with Tallwood. For some odd reason, they were just like, yeah, let's go to a Tallwood party. I was like, all right, cool. We went to the party. I mean, it was crazy, but like they had like this black room, and like there was just heat, just fuming from it, fume. Like I don't know, like just pushing out of that room, and I'm just like, yo, what's going on in there? Man, they were bumping and grinding in there, man. I was just like, yo, y'all Tallwood kids is different.
Yeah,
Y'all Tallwood
that's
kids
what
is
they be doing.
different.
They don't. There's no kickback. There's no kickbacks back in the day at
Yeah.
Tallwood High School. It's all everyone went there for that shit.
It's just a bump and grind on
Yeah.
each other. Like, ugh.
And they even do it right, but that's what they went
know
there
what I'm
for.
saying?
Yeah.
Ugh.
They're doing that thing, the prom shit.
Yeah, bro. Like swinging back and forth.
That shit
Like-
got me weak, dude. Like I said, I danced. So I brought
Yeah.
for my ring dance. I brought one of my friends. She's a salsa dancer.
Oh, so
So
she
we-
know what she doing.
So we were on the floor.
yeah.
Not even like we were grinding too.
Yeah.
But the way we were doing it right. Like she
Oh,
was
yeah.
whining and everything. And, dude, I swear to God, everyone around me, they just stopped dancing with their girls and just holding it. They're like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, I
They
was
didn't
like,
know
this is how you do it. That's why.
This is how it's done.
And this
Yeah.
is, we're not even doing this for sex. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
just how we
Trust.
dance.
Oh, trust, man. I'm like Caribbean, so like
Yeah.
I have like Caribbean in my blood, so I already know all that. Growing up,
Yeah.
playing Caribbean music, all that. Like I've seen it all. Like they have. You need to go to a
I
carnival.
want to go there.
Bro, you have
Dude,
to
so
go to Carnival.
bad.
They're having one here, but it's not like
Yeah.
a huge like Carnival. But like you got to go to either New York or you really got to go to Jamaica or something like that,
I
or
really wanna
Trinidad.
go.
If you go to
I
Trinidad,
heard Trinidad is dope.
Trinidad is
Mhm.
ridiculous. I'm Trinidadian and Haitian, so like, bro, I've been looking up all that stuff. Like, bro, Trinidadian Carnival parade is ridiculous.
I'm trying to go. It looks fun as shit. That's why I keep telling people like because they see me dancing like that at clubs and shit. I'll be like,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's like cool and what it's like. I'm trying to gauge a girl in interest, but
Yeah.
it's not like I'm literally just doing this to get my dick rubbed. You know what I mean? That's not the point. That's not the point. That's
I mean, sometimes
that's a side
that is the
effect.
point for
Yeah.
some dudes. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get my meat rolled.
But
feel me?
you could tell who's like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm more into the dance with the girl. Like how
I like
good
to
is it?
see if they know how to dance or not. Like,
Yeah,
that's
how
like-
good is the connection? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, let's see if we could be on beat together. Because if we could be on beat together,
Exactly,
we could be on
that's
beat
what
in
I'm
the sheets
saying.
Together. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. One time I went to the club with this my friend and her friend, and I was dancing with my friend at first, and I danced with her friend, and I was like, and then I told my friend later, I was like, yeah, she's cool. She danced off beat though.
Yeah.
And then we went to a club the week after that, and I danced with her again. And I was like, something's different. And I asked my friend, I was like, did you tell your friend that I told her she was off beat? She was like, well,
Probably.
yeah, I did.
Oh,
She
they
was
taught her some lessons
I was
too.
like, she was trying hard. I could tell.
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking at her face, but I could tell. I could tell she was trying hard as shit.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Nah, I was
three,
like,
yeah.
she's thinking too hard now.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, man. Like, cause, I mean, people just don't have rhythm. Some
Right.
people just don't have rhythm. Like, it's so funny. Like, I mean, well, don't get me wrong. It pretty much the brown skinned people in the world have rhythm.
The better rhythm,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely.
Others are taught by watching what other like we do. You know what I'm saying? Filipinos, Asians, Latinos, all Filipinos are in Asians, Latinos and blacks. Like we all have rhythm, but we all like look at each other, create dances off of each other, and we just like build and build and build. Some people look at outside, from outside looking in, they be like, oh, holy snap, they can really roll with that beat. You know what I'm saying? We're just like, we need to learn how to do this. Like all these dance crazes coming out, I can't do most of this stuff. I'm just like, yo, I need to get up with my culture. Like, what am I doing? Like,
I can't do it either. And I used to dance for 8 years.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, I need to get back. Like, I'm slacking.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
so it's just, man, it's crazy out here, man.
That's what I told people too all the time. I was like, I mean, yeah, in the club you're gonna bump and grind and shit, but honestly, like, to me, it's the same thing when I go dance like salsa or something with someone.
Yeah,
it's the same. I get more sexual in salsa than I do bumping and grinding because you feel that connection a lot better. Yeah,
type of music like that. You know what I'm saying?
Salsa, bachata, merengue, kizomba, all of those, and I love dancing all of those because, like I said, the connection is right there in your face. Oh yeah, that girl's like right here,
right there, and y'all gotta be step for step.
Yeah.
So if she doesn't know what she's doing, she doesn't know what she's doing, or he or she don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing.
And that's what I'm saying with the grinding thing. I was like, yeah, it's grinding. It looks sexual as fuck, and yeah, there's a little bit of sexuality, but honestly, most of it is like, I want to see if this girl just wants to shake her ass on me, or does she want to dance? Like, she want to feel the connection or whatever. You know what I mean?
Man, I mean, some of these females they like with me. I don't want to say I don't really like catch wines and stuff like that, or like grinding on girls like that, but I kind of have like a certain respect to where like I don't really like to like grab girls and like grind.
Oh no, I don't like doing that either.
But like
without even talking to them first or something.
Yeah, not even no conversation. Hey, just eye to eye, like, you know, my dick, your butt, like, roll it up. You feel me? Like crazy, but sometimes you'll be in there and you see just the girl hopping around, and you just be like. And she'll come to you, look at you. You be like, don't look at me. Like, what you looking at me for? Like, I just see you go. I mean, but don't get me wrong. I'm not hating. I'm not doing none of that. She's just trying to have a good time. But I'm just like, me, you ain't just gonna roll up on me when I seen you hop around here. Nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, that happened to me once. So we were at this club, and I saw this girl. I thought she was cute as fuck.
Yeah.
And then, not that she was dancing with everyone else, but it's just weird because, like, we never even, like, I never saw her see me, you know, like that, even not like a you type of thing, or even talk. And then she just, I mean, I ended up behind her, but more like, because you know how when you're in a club, everyone's all packed.
Yeah.
She just so happened to be in front of me, and like, she just started dancing. And my first thought was like, okay, this girl's probably drunk as fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
And secondly, it kind of turned me off from her because I was like, we never even talked, dog. Like,
oh, she was like, was she grinding up on you?
Well, it didn't start out first. Okay. We were just dancing, and I was like just dancing my shit.
Yeah.
You know, like feeling it. And next thing you know, like, I guess she kind of turned around a little bit and saw I was doing my thing, and she started doing her thing. But then I was just like, all right, we never even acknowledged.
I mean, but hey, hey.
I'm not gonna lie, I caught that wine, but at the same time in my head, it's like.
It's so weird, bro. I can't even speak on nothing because I don't want people to think I'm like crazy or anything.
That's what
like
I'm trying to say
but
too.
It's just like, you know, I'm like really, 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 really big on respect. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I need the female to know I respect you. All right. I don't want you to think I'm trying to like grab you, everything like this. Yeah. But if you grab my hand and I'll be like, you have control.
Yeah. No. I'm the same way, dude. That's why, like, because first of all, I'm a big dude, and I'm like 5'10", and like, it's so easy for someone to catch me and be like, well, you took advantage of this girl because she's drunk. And that's why I was like, my thing is like, I'm the thing with it. I don't really prioritize respect just because of that. Because I don't want to get in trouble. But that's one of the things too for it. It's just like, I need to make sure you know you made a decision.
Yeah.
And like, anything.
I need a confirmation.
Yeah.
I need more than one because I'm going to ask you again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bro, this the whole environment how it is right now, and like how I think some people work, like grown, like, all right, so the way my high school years went, it was crazy. So like it was like the Xanax epidemic, you feel me? That's when everybody was like popping pills and stuff like that. I wasn't really on that wave. I did it once. After that, I was just like, it's not for me. You feel me? I did it on my 19th birthday. Don't remember my 19th birthday. So But I used to see like just I would go to like like not college parties, but I would go to like high school parties and maybe even some college parties. But like you would just see like how guys and girls like interact with each other and like how
It's so strange, right?
It's just like it's like yo, I used to like watch. If you see a drunk girl at a party, it's like blood in the water for sharks. Like it is so terrible. I literally try to keep myself away from that situation. Like nope. Like even when I was at Something in the Water, did you go to Something in the Water?
Nah, I didn't get tickets at the time. I heard it was crazy though.
She magically got me tickets and I paid her back. But when I went there, I was walking through the crowd because like through the past, like I went there for 3 days. Last 2 days, like you'd hear girls like, "Oh, dudes are like slapping me and grabbing me." Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah.
that's fucked up.
So like
dude.
I'm just like, all right, well, if I'm hearing this every day, my solution when I walk through these crowds is, my hands are up. You can see what my hands are, and people will be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm letting these females know that it ain't me touching you.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna say it's me touching you because you see where my hands are. If something is touching you, it's my dick, and I apologize. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, so it's just like
I'm the same fucking way, dude. That's why, like, when I go to clubs with friends who are girls, like, and they start, you know how it is, man.
yeah.
And then some guy, like that's what I said too. I was like, they don't even talk to these girls.
Nope.
They just mount.
They just mount. Like
yeah,
you said,
they just mount,
mount
dog.
themselves behind her. The girl gives a little look. The guy's just like, and they're just like, it's on and popping. Like,
Yeah.
just like I just known you from, like, you know, I'll be like, dang.
But it's insane too, because like a lot of my friends, they're not trying to dance with guys like that.
Yeah.
They're just dancing with their girlfriends.
Yep.
And then fucking some guy just started mounting, and then of course she's a little. Sometimes the girls I'm with, they're a little too scared to like.
Yeah, to like.
Say, no, they're making the face like, and I'll be like, I'm literally the guy.
Yeah,
I don't give a
just
fuck.
To, like the guy to put the arm in,
keep
like,
in.
excuse me, sir, apologize. No, I don't. Get out of here.
I don't even do that. I'm a spiteful. I'm spiteful as shit. I pull her. She dances with me because she's comfortable dancing with me.
Yeah.
And then I've been looking straight at the guy like,
yeah, bro. Yeah. Like,
and not to call anyone out or anything, but it's sometimes it's like military guys. Sometimes it's guys who aren't from here, older guys.
What are you? Well, don't get me wrong. I love the military. I love them all. I love everybody in the military. But some of them, there's always bad eggs somewhere.
Yeah, disrespectful
you know
as shit. Honestly,
like,
some of them, yeah.
Like some of them, it's just like, okay, like we get it. You're a military, but you don't have the right or the privilege to just be a dickhead. You feel me?
I was like, you didn't even talk to her or nothing first. You know what I mean? I would say, hey, like,
you see the cut, you see the clarification.
Yeah,
I got it. No, like I'd be like, yo, y'all, like some of them are good, some of them are bad.
The older guys are brave as fuck too, because they be doing that too. It's
mean, bro, there was not even somebody in the military. There was she had a couple of her friends go to a club, and I was at the club, and one of her friends got a little too drunk, so she sat in a little aisle or whatever. And like this guy came over and like tried to like talk to her or whatever, and like one of her friends was just like, "Hey, get out of here," and he was just like, you know, he like nonchalant. He was just like, whatever, chick. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care what you talk about. So I was just like, well, let me try. You know what I'm saying? So like I was just like, hey, bro, like, you know she's drunk right now, so like I'm gonna need you to
step.
You know what I'm saying? And like. Clearly, let me tell you right now on the record, I'm not an aggressive person. I don't look for altercations. I hate altercations, you know what I'm saying? But, like, certain situations, just like, you need a man to step in and be like, hey, bro, we don't do this around here. You feel me? So, like, I mean, that's why females do need the right male friend to be around because we know dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My thing that's fucked up about all that too is the fact that it is like that. You need a guy.
You do.
That's not even like a bag on chicks or anything. It's
not
just
even that. You
guys are stupid as shit.
Take care of themselves. They can take care of themselves, but believe it or not, men can overpower women.
Yeah, guys are stupid as shit. They don't want to listen to no girl talking about that.
They don't want to listen to no girl, what a girl gotta say. They're selfish sometimes, especially like when dudes are drunk. Like it's so sad seeing it sometimes. You're just like, yo, that girl needs help. But like, what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all I can do is really, tell the bouncer, hey, you see that dude over there?
Yeah.
You're making her feel real uncomfortable.
I've had to do that a couple of times.
I've had to do that a couple of times too.
It just sucks because it's like, it's like, where's the boundary between stay in your lane and do the right thing?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean?
Everybody's just like, mind your business. It's like, bro,
No.
I can't. Like, I grew up with straight women all my life. Like, I can't. I really can't.
That's what I tell people too, because people always be judging me for some shit. Not even in that situation, but just other situation. I'd be like, you don't understand. It feels like I physically can't just ignore things like that.
Yeah. Like it's just like
anything that calls attention to something, I can't just ignore it. And I don't know why. Even it frustrates the fuck out of me. Because sometimes I'm like, why can't I just do that either? Why can't I just mind my own shit?
Because when I see it, I can't unsee it. Like I'll be
yeah.
Like, somebody's got to do something. Like, cause like I say, I'm non-confrontational. I don't want to. So it's just like, if I was to go over there and he gets all like, I don't want it. Like, it's just like, see, it's just like, here we go. Like,
yeah.
It's like, here we go.
Yeah, like I've lost a friend before because they were about to cheat on their significant other.
Yeah.
And I know they were just drunk and in their head, like they didn't necessarily want to do that.
Thinking about what they were doing.
But I still lost a friend because I wasn't minding my own business. Not necessarily that they weren't glad that they didn't do it.
Yeah.
But because the fact is I wasn't minding my own business.
Well,
I was like, you understand that I care about you, right?
What I can tell you is all you can do is say fuck them, because you were just looking out. If this is like a process I've been working through for like, because I'm about to turn 25 next year, so like I've been through like some like not like crazy stuff, but like my life is sort of kind of like a movie. Like when it comes to like friends, things I've seen around it, like in my like view, what things that have happened around where I'm at, like it's crazy, but like there's certain people that'll always be around for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a good little group of friends that they're always there. You know what I'm saying? Like we may not always be doing something positive, but we always got each other's backs. You know what I'm saying? And we'll always like check each other and let each other know, hey, like what we doing right here, it's not good for the group. You feel me? So like, but there has been people that I've had to cut off on the way, like that I've seen that I've had to like cut off. You feel me? Like there was like groups of people that I grew up with that I thought I was like just so close with that it's just like they don't even bother to like say hello anymore, send me a text, how's your mom? You know what I'm saying? Right. None of that. But I've always done that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how's your mom? Or like stop by parents' houses, be like, hey, I just wanted to see you, say what's up. You know what I'm saying? They don't even have to be there. My friends don't even have to be there, but I'll stop by and say hey, because like that was the people I grew up with. But like those, like for some odd reason, maybe I don't want to like talk too crazy, but right now, like we not cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I did something, but we not cool. But the people I found in high school are like my friends for like life. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're some knuckleheads, those are like my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and see, like, and what's been happening to me in the last like year and a half to 2 years is I've had to drop like 5 friends that I've known for like 10 years.
Bro, same.
And it's just weird because I mean that's how I felt about them too. It's like they're my boys. Like we were supposed to be there.
I thought
we were gonna get tattoos together and everything.
You ain't telling me nothing. Man, we were like a wolf pack. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was like the token black kid of the whole situation, but like we were like like everywhere. If you saw one of us, you saw all of us. You feel me? So it's just like I don't know, like that like really affected me because like I didn't like when I say I grew up with all women in my family. I grew up with all women. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, I mean I have a relationship with my father, but like I grew up with all the women in my family.
Yeah, they raised you. Yeah.
When I find like a kind of like a group of like, you know, cool guys I can like really talk to, identify with, and be cool with, I kind of like latch on to that. I want that to stay like cool. We always like we're a pack, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to look out for each other, but that kind of like deteriorated, I guess, because they found like other friends, and I can't be mad. You know, life goes on. You feel me? I always wish the best for them, but it's just like right now, I mean, not around me, so I can't really, you know.
I guess that's true. See, I'm kind of weird because, like you said, you latch. I latch too, but in my way, it's more like I don't know. Like to me, I kept telling my friends in the last year, it's like I need friends who care. I don't really need friends who hang out all the time. You know what I mean? Like, not that I wouldn't like that, but
Yeah.
that's not the importance. I just don't want to be someone who just to hang out with.
Yeah.
Just because I'm free or not, whatever, you
Yeah.
know? Like, a lot of the times, like, I've had some shit, like, in the last year where my friends, like, kind of just left me alone. And they were like, well, you know, we're just letting you work your shit out. And I was like, I mean, that's cool, but you didn't even come talk about it at first.
Yeah.
You know, it's not even to that point where it's like, I'm not listening to what they're saying because they're not saying nothing.
Yeah.
And that's why I was thinking about, you were saying, like, check on your mom and shit. And
yeah, bro.
all my friends know my mom.
Yeah.
And they talk to her more than they talk to me. And it's like, I was going through my shit.
I would talk to their moms more than they would talk to their moms about like school and like events about school. You know what I'm saying? Because with my mom, I would always express everything. Yeah. You feel me? But like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like trying to like bash on them or anything. But it's just like that was like a family to me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that was like a family. You feel me? Like, cause it was like a group of us, and like all of our families were cool with each other. Everything. And like for some reason, I feel like I just got like casted out. And I'm just like, all right. I mean, I have one friend that I constantly hang out with that I grew up with, like literally since pre-K, that I hang out with. Even though me and him like argue sometimes, we're like, that's my boy. You feel me? Like, if anybody messes with him, they gonna have to deal with me. Type. You know what I'm saying? Like my other friends out at the creek. You know what I'm saying? They can handle themselves. You feel me? But like if they need help, they gonna say something. You feel me? So, like, and I always try to help my friends. I don't care. Like, if you need $10, I'll even give them $10 just because. Because, like, I want everybody around me to be good. Because, like, it makes me feel better. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's why I had to get rid of some people. Because it's just, like, I can't always be trying to, like, make you see me. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just, like, all right. When you see me, you'll see me. But right now, I'm not going to make you see me.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing about it for me too. It's like how do I put this?
At the end of the day, bro, when you're in the coffin, it's one person.
Yeah, I understand that too.
That's what I like think about all the time. There's only one person, but you gotta at least going through this life. You gotta have some people with you that you will go through life with. You feel me? Doesn't matter if they like go to different states or anything, but you can always hit them up and they'll always respond. May not be the next day, but they will respond to you. You feel me? Like bro, trust. I've been thinking about it all the time. I have a friend named Avis. Like, I don't want to throw names out, but like I got a friend named Avis. Ever since high school, Avis has been telling me, get your shit together. 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 I'm finally starting to get my shit together, but like I don't feel like I'm worthy enough to, like, you know what I'm saying? Not yet. Right. You know what I'm saying? I could still, like, because she used to, like, low-key, like, she was like my sister, you feel me? So, like, if we go out and I don't have enough, she'll be like, I got you. Because I know in the future you got me, you feel me? So it's just, like, there's certain people in your life that it's just, like, you can't get rid of. Like, she's one of those people I can never get rid of. Because it's just, like, and I never want to disappoint her. I never want to lose her. So it's just, like, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta find those people in your life that like push you to be great, and you can push them. But you can argue with them, but they can, like, you know what I'm saying? They at the end of the day, you're like brothers or sisters, brother and sister. You feel me? So yeah, it's hard out here.
It is hard because like this is why it's called Why I Am.
Yeah.
Because the things we're starting to talk about are more like into the why of the person you are.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows like what you can talk about what you do.
Yeah.
You can talk about like how you grew up, but the why is like the result of all of that, which is what we're talking about now.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm talking about. Like one thing about me is like I always figured like people can't see that in me. The why. Like why I do this.
Why
like,
are you so nice to me? Why
some shit like that. Yeah.
Why?
That's none of their business in the first point.
I mean, it isn't none of their business, but it's just like I want people like if like I can see it from you. First interaction, you want somebody to know, hey, I'm a regular person. I'm good. As long as you respect me, I respect you.
Exactly.
We be cool. But like if some reason you feel like I'm, you know, it's just I don't need you to like rage because outraged too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just people just got to learn how to talk to people.
Yeah, and that's what I've been getting on ever since I started high school. I just keep telling, I was like, yo, just if you're sick of me, tell me.
Let me
if
know.
I'm being weird, tell me. Because I don't want you storing that shit up. Next thing you know, you got blow up. I mean, now it's like,
all this
well,
stuff.
I told you to tell me, right?
You know
like,
what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff. As long as you being real with somebody, that's like, I tell, just be real with me. That's it. Just be real. Like, I don't care if you say, like I'm bringing up Avis again. Like, Avis, if she saw me right now, she'd be like, you look ugly. Get a haircut. Real talk. I swear. Like, first words out of her mouth. Not no hello, how you doing, get a haircut. That's it. You feel me? And I'll be like, all right, I get it. Like, but can we continue our day? I'll get one, but let's continue our day. You feel me?
Yeah, and like that's my thing too. Is like I've always said this shit. I was like, I respect someone who hates me if they tell me straight up way more than like someone who's supposed to be my friend and they're like not telling me shit. And then next thing you know, something pops off, and now next thing you know, they're not my friend.
Yep.
I was like, at least that person hated me, and they told me.
They told me
all we're
up.
doing is just not fucking with each other. That's it.
Yep.
That's easy.
I don't. It's a weird world, man. Like, cause people are so used to like talking on their phones, they don't really have conversations. Like, I mean, like with me though, like I'm sort of weird. Like, I'm a homebody.
Now, to me, you're normal.
Like,
to me and you are normal, and
yeah,
everyone else is weird.
Yeah. Like,
but that doesn't help us because then we're still not on the same page as everybody else.
Like with me, all right. So like, this is gonna sound so crazy. It's so weird because I had like this conversation with this older lady today, because I was buying gifts for people for Christmas. She was just like, is there like a new trend where the men try to look as pretty as their women? And I like stopped, and I was just like, you know what's so crazy? I understand what you talk about because I don't try to be a pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? I'll let my face grow out. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's other things I could do except trying to look pretty for somebody. You feel me? But, like, it's just, we live in a society where you can't even tell no more. You feel me?
Oh
like, you can't even tell no more. I'm not going all over the boat right now. I'm just saying, like, dudes be as pretty as they girls. No homo. Like, dudes be getting their eyebrows done. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. You feel me? There's nothing wrong with it. But sometimes it's just like, all right, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, me and this, like, older woman were just talking about it. She's just like, I can tell you're a gentleman, but you can look scruffy and still be a gentleman and still just be a man.
That's
like,
because people still think about this is what their shit is.
Like, yeah.
It's like, it's not.
Like,
you're not going to look the same in 10 years.
Like in high school. Like, I used to look at people, I used to be like, bro, do you guys really set up outfits every day to come to school and sit on your ass? Oh, gotta get girls, bro. Who the fuck cares? Like, I used to be like, yo, like, I don't care. Like, that's why people didn't like, I mean, I can't say people didn't like me in high school, but like, I was more like, I don't care what the trend is. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can have that. Yeah. Like, I'll just wear what I want to wear. Oh, yeah, I like this shirt. I'll get one Supreme shirt and call it a day. You feel me?
You know what that is, though? I think what it is a lot of people equate personality to what they're doing or how they're following. It doesn't matter what the trend is. It's more like just because they're on trend, thinks that's going to boost their personality. So their life is good
since they're on trend.
Yeah.
No.
But that doesn't make any sense because it's like you're not even working on your personality.
Right.
You might look quote unquote nice, which is first of all subjective, but then you got a shit personality, you still ugly, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, don't trust me because I went through a phase where I'm just like, oh, so this is how we pull bitches. Bet. I'm going to do everything that I see.
I did the same shit,
I see all these people pull bitches doing this shit. All right. I'm going to do exactly what I see. Did I pull any bitches?
No.
I'd be like, all right, so I'm going to just go back to being me and call it a fucking
day. It got too hard to do that. That's why.
Bro. Like, dudes walking around in school like penguins. Can't get no creases. Can't get no creases. Man, if you don't get the fuck away from me with that shit. Man, I used to get so mad at that. Oh, I can't walk through the grass. I used to be like, yo, y'all are so pathetic. Like, oh, a girl's not going to like me because she going to see this grass stain on these kicks. And she's just going to think.
You don't want that girl, man.
Like, you don't. Bro, bro. Like when you're in the background, like not saying I wasn't like a popular kid. Like I was in the middle. I was cool.
Right.
I was cool with like
You were
the
neutral.
outcasts,
Yeah.
and I was cool with the popular.
I was
kids.
that way too.
I was right in the middle. So when you just see it, it's just like, yo, like all these people just seem fake. Like they seem fake, or they like want to keep a facade. Like I don't like just most of the pretty girls you see. Like some pretty girls will tell me, "Oh, I'm just trying to be a housewife. I'm trying to be an NBA housewife. I'm trying to get somebody that's gonna go to the NFL.
Right,
like,
right.
God.
I'm gonna just look pretty like this because I be watching Love and Hip Hop. I'm gonna act exactly like they act, and I'm gonna try to figure out why people think I'm crazy. You don't think you what? Like there's like, and don't get me wrong, this is all races, shapes, sizes, and colors. You feel me? Because I've seen it all. I've seen it all. You feel me? So it's just like, how about we just try to be ourselves, and then we'll go from there. But everything you see on TV, everybody want to act like. Like, I'm gonna ask you this: do you have one of those little satchel purses?
Nah.
Oh, okay, good. I could get the little small book bag, even though they be like it's girly. I'd rather a book bag than one of them little things that go around my.
Designer satchels,
You know what I'm
actually.
saying?
I mean, I wear
Supreme, bro.
I wear messenger bags, but that's just more for comfort. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to wear a book bag and
Yeah.
then two. This is just one.
I mean, like I get it, but like it's just like, damn.
That's
like,
that's literally
you
a
see,
statement. Yeah.
Like you see one person, like you see a rapper do it, and then you just start seeing these shits just pop up out of nowhere. You're like,
I felt bad because I joked my brother for doing it. Because first of all, he had a fanny pack.
I
It was a
joke
fanny
everybody.
pack, and I was like, it's a fanny pack, right? You wear it around your waist.
Like, you
It
wear
still
around your waist
look cool
instead of a
around your
cross.
waist.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
don't
saying?
wear it across. It's a fanny pack.
Man, I be joking so many people. Oh, well, some of my cousins and them, they'll be like, oh, well, I'll put my strap in it, or hold my money in it, or hold my. I'll be like, hey, bro, you just first interaction with the cops, they gonna be like, hey,
Let me see that bag.
let me see that
Yeah.
bag that you have strapped to your chest.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like, oh, what bag?
yeah.
The
nah,
one I
man.
see strapped to your chest. Like, it's just like, bro, think about it. Like, yeah, you may be legal, all that, but it's just like the first thing you're gonna be like, let me see that bag.
And if you getting robbed, the first thing they're grabbing is the bag. So how you
bag.
gonna pull the strap
And
out
you're
the
gonna,
bag?
You're gonna cry like a bitch. Like, give me my purse,
Yeah, that's why you need the fucking
You know what I'm
holster,
saying?
man. Like,
bro. Trust.
it's empty. Don't worry.
I've already
All
peeped
my
that.
sh-
He
all my
ain't- yeah.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's.
That's how I
It's
know
just
you're
like,
smart
yeah.
too. You already peeped it.
Yeah, I
I
already
do the
peeped-
same shit.
Yeah, bro. My
Yeah.
mom taught me ever since I was young, always view your environment. That's what we need to teach some people nowadays too. Like always, where you go somewhere, figure out the exits.
I've been for some reason
Scan
I've been
the
doing that
area.
since I was young. I don't even know why.
Bro,
My mom didn't even tell me that. I was just like,
scan the area.
that's what
I people watch.
my desk is like this for that reason because I don't want to. I could put it against here,
Yeah,
but I don't like having my back
No.
against the open.
I
It's
wanna
my
see
room.
Everything.
It's
Yes.
my room, and I
Yes.
don't like having my back open against the opening.
I feel you on that. I feel you.
It's so weird.
Scan
but yeah.
everything. People be like, oh, I don't. Like if you go somewhere, people be like, where are the bathrooms? You didn't figure that out when you first walked in here.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, you
Yeah.
didn't know there was 3 doors that you can get out the house with
You know
and
what I'm
stuff.
saying?
Yeah.
like
Especially I don't know this house.
you don't.
Like you know,
Oh yeah, well, hey.
you're fucked if
Hey,
you don't know.
How do
Yeah.
you not? How, like that's another thing. Every time I go to my friends' houses, I know. Okay, I bet I know if anything was to happen, I can get the fuck up out of here.
I was always good with that. Like even when I was younger, like if we'd go somewhere like new and they'd be like, "Oh fuck, I forgot how to get out." I was like
How?
out of a neighborhood. I was like, "Oh, you go here, 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 here." I
Yeah.
remember it straight off the
Yeah.
bat.
Yeah, you take a left here.
Yeah.
You take a right here. Or like if we go to like Busch Gardens and you park in the parking lot, some people be like, I don't remember where I was. How do you not? When you can just look at the damn pole.
Yeah.
Like,
And even if not, how does not scare you that you don't know where?
you know what I'm saying? Like you could just be walking through the parking lot for hours. You know how big that parking lot is?
You know how many black Honda Civics there are?
There are in the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's crazy, man. Like some people, like people make me laugh because it's just like everybody's trying to put on this facade where it's just like if it's just like I have this problem with if people try to act cool for me,
I have that problem too.
seem cool for me. I'm like, bro, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to be cool to me. Like as long as you're a good person and you're nice, I think you're cool. Like there's some people in the world that just try to impress people. Like they just I'm gonna just give you an example. There's somebody I knew. He was just like, "Oh, I could drink hella bottles." You feel me? I'm like, yo. I mean, if I have one bottle, it's gonna last like a month or two. Like, I'm not just gonna chug a bottle. You feel me? I can't do liquor like I talked about earlier. Like, not that much. You feel me? But he's just like, oh, I could go through like 2 or 3 in a week. Then we take him to the club. This man drunk off his ass.
Off one drink.
No, he just drank too damn fast because he saw us drinking real fast.
I love those people, dude. That's how I did most of my life. That's why I got into dancing. Because people were like, "Oh, you can't do it." I was like, "All right, watch." And then I'm that fucker who like someone say that like, "Dog, I could take like 9 shots." I'd be like, "Do it." I feel like that's straight up. Do it.
The one thing that I want to do, bro, like it may sound so crazy, but like I want to see more of us like snowboarding and skiing and stuff like that. I mean, there is, in like Japan and all that, and like because of the Olympics and stuff like that. But I'm just saying like, just more highlights of us. Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been looking like because I look up highlights of everything. I'm just saying like water sports, extreme sports in general. Like I want to see a lot more of us. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of like African American and Filipino skateboarders and everything like that. But it's just like we need to just start integrating everything, man. Because like everything is like for everybody. It's not. I
think a lot of that has to do with a culture thing because like a lot of African Americans and Filipinos, the reason they don't make big like skateboarders, snowboarders is because of a culture because it's like
it's more like looked down on. Like
I don't want to say I don't want to.
I think it's more of a geographical thing too because like, I mean there's no limitations because there's like people in South Africa that win the bobsled. I forgot the name of it.
Is it bobsledding?
Is it bobsled? No, I don't know.
Now you're talking about cool runnings.
You know what I'm saying? That's Jamaica.
I don't remember, but there's like other ones.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
like
that's a real thing.
Luging, like they win luging, but there's no ice in South Africa.
It's because they practice on the hills.
It's more of a geographical thing. That's why, like, when we went ice skating, there was only straight up white people. It was just straight white people.
Bro, I was just like, I mean, because I grew up like this, like, story of my life, only black dude here. But, like, I'm just like, don't other people think this is fun? Like, I'm not trying to say we don't do it. I'm just saying, like, yo, just, like, let's go outside. Like, let's be outside. Like,
I think that's, like, a financial thing, too, man. Because, like, when you, if you really think about it, like, with music, African Americans were prominent. But, like, when it really started coming out was with, like, hip-hop and stuff. Because I used to be really big into hip-hop. And that's when, like, it was more of, like, well, I guess you could say funk and stuff, too. It happened the same way.
Funk.
Yeah, like, when the lower income people started getting more higher up, because before it was like classical stuff. It's like to learn classical, most of the time you were rich.
Yep. Yeah.
You had a teacher who taught you
music,
and you could play that.
How to read music and everything like that.
But then when it's like low income, people started getting more famous. Is when you started getting to like soul, funk, stuff like that, hip hop. Like
because we got the pain.
Exactly.
We got the soul. Blues. We got the rhythm. We got it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like. Man, I don't know, because how I grew up, like, just in middle school alone, like, after I left middle school, it was a huge culture shock for me, like, because I was around white kids all the time. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna be brutally honest. Like, I was around white kids all the time. Some of the white kids were scared of me just because of me being me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just this, you know what I'm saying? Just a little toasted, you feel me? So it's just like, now when I go into the real world, I go to a public school, I'm like, well, white kids here trying to be black. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the kids are trying to be black, except the Filipinos, because they were just, they B-boys, for sure. Like, I used to love it. Like one of my friends, Ruel, like your cousin. Yeah. He used to wear like the double shirts.
Yeah. He'd wear the hoodie with the shirt on the outside.
Or like hoodie with the shirt on the outside, or like a long shirt with a hoodie.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to love that style. Like, yeah, I used to be like, yo, I'm gonna adopt that because that's what I could like really relate to. You feel me? Like, there's like when it comes to like style and trends, it's just like I look at everybody and I try to like make my own, but everybody's looking at one, like, and they're just like, I'm gonna create my style. Like this, I'm trying to be hip. I'm trying to be popular, but nah, I'm just trying to be like myself. I can mix it all up. You know what I'm saying? I can mix it up. I'll wear cowboy boots and some baggy jeans. You know what I'm saying? And a Supreme hoodie. And call it a day. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. So it's just...
That's my problem with like trends, and that was what I was talking about earlier with the whole like people would rather be on trend because they think that's a personality trait when it's not.
It's not.
It's like when you develop your own personality and you start wearing the shit that you want, you'd understand why the shit that you want to wear is trendy to you.
Yeah.
It's like it makes you cool. Like
Yeah.
Like most of my stuff is like just straight shirts like this, or like a plain T-shirt, no logos or nothing like that, because I like suits.
Yeah.
And suits are simple and they're straight cut, so I wanted to imitate that with my regular clothes. So I wear nothing but solid colors.
Yeah.
You know, nice fitting stuff. It doesn't have to be skinny. It doesn't have to be. It's just the way it's worn.
Got you.
Like a suit. You can wear either a fitting suit. You can wear a loose suit. The fact is, it looks nice because the way it's worn, things fit the way they're supposed to fit.
Trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Bro, trust me. Well, I mean, like with me, like I like baggy. I like sort of kind of like the skater look.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care about getting dirty. You know what I'm saying? I'll literally walk in dirt, mud. I don't really care. Oh, I won't be like, my shoes. I'll be like, I could just wash them.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like, that's my vibes. I can't really, like rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how the thing that I get, like, I laugh about is like rappers get really skinny jeans and sag their pants.
I don't understand that either.
And I'm just like, what's the reason? Like, their hips are gonna be so messed up when they get older. Like, it makes no sense. Like, I'm just like, oh, it's the fashion. Like, today I was walking through the mall, dude wearing all white, like white t-shirt, white coat, Fazos on, white jeans, tight white jeans.
Like I said, Fazos.
Red draws, so you see the red all the way around.
That was coordinated. That was coordinated.
I'm like, yo, like, I'm like, yo, I was just.
I never understood that. Why do you sag skinny jeans? Even back in high school, I was like, why?
Skinny jeans. I'm talking about skin tight, the ones that your girl wears. I'll be like, yo, oh, and their excuses, oh, I want your girl to see my dick print. Cool, that's awesome, but like, bro, can you breathe?
Can you run?
Can you run? Can you breathe? Like, are you getting
fight?
circulation?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I worry about. I'm just like, cause I've tried it. I can't do it, so I know how it feels. You feel me? So it's just like, how do y'all feel comfortable?
Like back in middle school, I used to sag, but like I said, I was wearing baggy shit. I wore Southpaws, I wore Abericks, I wore all that. Big ass hoodies, 3XL. Well, I'm wearing 3XL now, but 3XL like shirts down to my knees. Bro. To me, that made sense. I still didn't show my ass off, but I was sagging.
Yeah, you were sagging, but your shirt was long enough so nobody could see your ass, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I used to do.
It don't make sense to me. Like, it never made sense to me to do that.
That's what I used to do. I used to wear, like, because they'll be wearing, like, teeny bopper shirts, and it, like, whole ass be out. Like, be like, yo, like, all right, cool, bro. Like, I'm not going to say nothing because you might shoot my ass, but I'll just let you do what you got to do.
That shit's so weird to me, man.
Like, it is.
I never understood it. Because it's like, that's the whole point of skinny jeans. So you can start off your legs while wearing it the correct way.
Man, and talking about rappers, man, I never really listened to his music, but R.I.P. Juice WRLD, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, the trend that is up with these rappers, man, this drug talk is crazy. I mean, even though they're saying that it
wasn't drugs. Yeah.
They're saying that it wasn't drugs, or some people are saying that he, like, swallowed a whole bunch of Percocet.
Because he couldn't bring it through.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened, but all I know is if you go through withdrawals off of doing drugs for a long time, stuff like this can happen. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, like, even though, I listened to one of his songs, that's pretty much it. I didn't really listen to him too much.
Yeah.
But it's sad, not even just because he's young, but because the fact is he was an artist, one that I might not appreciate as much as other people.
Yeah.
But he could have been even something better with his evolution through it. You know what I mean? Like, same thing with XXX. I didn't really listen to him too much, but it's sad he got shot. And he could have been.
Bro, he got shot and they videotaped it like it was not even reality. Like, that's what, like, what? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only reason I say, like, the drugs and everything is because, like, one of my favorite artists was Mac Miller. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And see, if you really think about, I mean, not like Mac Miller had an effect like Juice WRLD did, but he Juice WRLD was gonna be like a Mac Miller to like this generation. You know what I'm saying? Mac Miller, like he when he OD'd or whatever, he had like the fentanyl in that, like the traces of fentanyl in there or whatever. Like when he passed away, I was just like, yo, like these rappers and these drugs, bro. Like these rappers and these drugs. Because one of my favorite artists is Schoolboy Q.
I love Schoolboy Q.
And they're like best friends. So listening to Schoolboy Q's music now, after he lost Mac, you could really tell like he was like
off.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like and I've watched the interview with like the Charlamagne the God interview when he was like talking to Schoolboy, and like Schoolboy was actually like really upset to even like talk about Mac. You feel me? So it's just like
still to this day too, people still talk about Mac.
Yeah, like it's crazy because like, and it's not even rappers. Like when I say I've like my life's been a movie. I've seen kids my age, like I had an acquaintance. Bro took 17 Xanax bars.
What the fuck, dude? God damn.
17, bro. 17. Calls me to come pick him up. I come pick him up. His PlayStation on the sidewalk, out of his book bag, money flying around. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I gotta catch all his money, put it in there, put it in his book bag, and so he knows, hey, I got all your money and I put your PlayStation in your backpack. But of course, he's not gonna remember. He's not gonna remember that. Like he's not gonna remember that. There's been times where like I walk into the bathroom and he's on the floor with his eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I've had to pick him up and put him in his bed. You feel me? And it's just like people really be like kids really be doing drugs. Like the reason I don't take pills is because I've seen so many people take Xanax before. Like I don't like taking pills. Like I really don't. Like even if I have anxiety, like, oh, you gotta take pills, I'm not taking it. I'll smoke some weed and kiss my ass. I'm not taking pills.
Yeah, I never really got into that shit either. I like drinks we were talking about earlier, but I still don't like getting drunk that much. Because I hate the feeling of losing control of over my own body and not remembering shit.
That's why I drink beer, because I could drink a lot of beer and not be drunk.
That's true.
I'll be in control of my body. I'll just be peeing a lot. Yeah,
and the whole drug thing is just so crazy because most of my friends don't. I mean, everyone right now is on that Molly trip because everyone wants to be an EDC Asian baby, whatever.
Bro, don't even get me started on that.
Dog, no, let's get started. Bro. Because because I used to go to raves back in the day when it was like bronies and like people like that.
Bro, let me tell you something. All right, so like when it comes, like, even music festivals in general, you know what I'm saying? All right. You be like, they taking all these drugs. Bro, I've taken Molly before. You know what I'm saying? I've taken Molly because I went to an excision before. First off, I can't keep taking that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, when I was on Molly, I felt like I can get any girl in this club right here. Like, I that's how I felt. And I was just like, I don't like this feeling. I do not like this feeling. And for people to just, especially Asians in general, they be in that joint every show, you name it. Like, because I follow some people on and they be rave banging it up, wearing like just G-strings and shit. I'd be like, yo, like, it's crazy. Like, it is wild. Like, Something in the Water was bad, but like I've seen some of these like EDCs and how they dress there. I'm just like, yo, and all those people off ecstasy and Molly and stuff like that, bro, it's gotta be a brothel in there.
It is.
Like, it's gotta be crazy.
It's so weird to me because back in the day, like, I always saw raving as counterculture. Yeah. And now it's not. It's pop culture now.
It's the culture, yeah.
And it's so weird because, I mean, like, I like Excision, but that's because I used to be a big dubstep guy back in the day because I used to dance to it. And to me, that's still, like, what I consider a rave song. Yeah. Like, a lot of techno shit, a lot of upbeat shit. And now it's kind of not like that. It's kind of weird. It's like soft type of stuff. And like,
I just want to say this. I didn't dance. I just raged. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
that's
I like
still counterculture stuff.
mix of like crumping
Yeah.
and like stepping and shit. But
No, I know that. I know raging.
Yeah, I just raged. You feel me? I didn't do none of that like the little like 2-step dance and all that. I mean, those glove things was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like those because
Like,
I used
cool.
to finger tap back in the day.
Bro,
So I used to be able to do
look
all
at
that
that.
shit.
If I was on Molly, I'd probably be like, show me more. Like when I was off that shit, I was just like, show me, show me.
It's just so weird to me because like it would literally happened in the summer, in one summer. Next thing you know, I see everyone's like, yeah, we're going to raves. I was like, dude, I remember everyone used to make fun of the people at raves because they were like considered the nerdy kids.
Yeah.
And that's where I would go to battle people because to me they had the best music, they had the best. They actually lived plur, which some people don't know what that is nowadays. Yeah. And I was like, but you're going to
it's like peace,
love, unity, respect.
Yeah, boom. And they used to do like the little
yeah,
what the thing was.
Like, candy swapping stuff.
Yeah.
Which they still do now, but I was like, but at the beginning of when all this stuff started happening, no one knew what that is. They know what it is now because they looked into it.
Yeah, and they're so big. Skrillex put people on the map. Like after Skrillex came through,
Scary Monsters and Sprites. Yeah.
After he came through, everybody was just like, "Oh, what?
Yeah.
This is lit."
Excision Swagger. You know, they got.
I'm telling you,
I killed that song every time. Every time I was like,
telling you, like some of these songs go hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always a different kid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be trendy. So like when I first heard that, I was just like, "Yo."
And that's what I'm talking about. Counterculture. It was counterculture to me. Like even stuff like drum and bass stuff from UK and you know all that. To me, those are rave songs. Because I used to go to raves when I was 16 because I'd sneak in.
Damn.
Because you had to be 18, and it's like literally a rave.
Was I 18 when I went to my first one? Was I? I went to Excision. Was I 18?
And this is like before they had like shows. This is like when they would have a rave night once a month at some small club.
Oh, word.
Well, shouting out The Wave in Norfolk. They had it once a month.
I went to the Norva.
Oh,
when Excision came, that was like when I'm happy they didn't have no like small shit like that. Cause when I was in there, cause I was all man. Let me tell you something, man. When they take the ecstasy and that Molly, bro, they be jumping around, acting crazy. That's why, like, I could go, but it's just like, yo, I can't be around crazy people too long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm not on it, I can't be around crazy people too long. I'm gonna wind up hitting somebody, and I don't want to do that. But it's just like, get away from me.
Dude, I went to Moonrise because
in Baltimore.
Yeah, because one, I wanted to see Excision.
Yeah.
Which I didn't get to see because of problems. But anyways, it was a 3-day event, and then I was just like watching. I was like, man, why is most of the people? I mean, there was people listening to music, of course, but I just swear to God, most of the people were literally just taking pictures with that goddamn Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Like. That's all they did. That's all they did.
They were tripping, bro.
Yeah, and, like, they just wanted to take pictures of it so they could post on Instagram.
Oh well, yeah, bro.
It's like what the fuck?
It's all about the experience, man. Showing everybody that you were there, man.
Yeah, it's like now we can go home.
Yeah, like we did what we had to do. Now we can go home. We don't have to be here.
I mean, I'd be talking all this shit, and still I'd be told I don't understand it, which is fine. Okay, I don't understand it.
Yeah,
but at
I
the
don't
same
understand
time,
it either. But
I was there. Well, I want to say I was there, but like every time I hear about people who used to rave, like old school rave, like 2003, it didn't sound like this. I guarantee you, it was always like some warehouse that someone snuck into, set it up, and you had to know someone to get to there.
To know somebody to get there, to even get the address, and then when you get there, you got to know somebody to actually get your ass in there.
Yeah, you got to know a password or something. Yeah, and it was like all about like just having fun, and I guess that's what it is nowadays. But to me, it just feels different, man. It doesn't feel the same,
bro. I just feel like this whole generation, to be honest with you, even the music, EDC and all that, it's just like all sex culture to me, bro. Like, let's see how many people we can run through before we die.
Well, let me use a little bit of my my degree that I'm trying to earn. That's right though. It is sex culture because sex sells, and that's the only thing that sells.
That's all. Like, bro, like. We're going to go to a rave. I'm going to bring Bae with me. We're going to trip on Molly or do ecstasy. And we're going to rage all night. And then when we go home, we're going to bang. That sounds awesome to me, bro. Like, nah. Like, first off, some people can OD. You might die. You might have a heart attack. You might not like you might not even be the same after. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like I'm good. Like once I tried it once, I was just like, I know I can't take this because I feel like Superman. I feel like I can take anybody's girl, shit like that. Like I can't do that. So yeah, man, it is sex culture. Like this generation's all about sex culture. Like, bro, you know how many times I've like in high school, I would like I would be about to have sex with a girl, and I would wear a condom, and they'd be like, "What is that?"
That's scary as shit. Dude.
Scary as fuck, bro. Like I used to be like, "Hold up, you serious?" "Oh no, I'm on a pill." I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? If I like, bro. So I just wear them now because I'm just like, I'm always gonna wear them. Like I'm always gonna wear them.
That's good. No, that's good. This happens all the time.
So it's just like
It's time for me to go to the bed and take a nap. I'm so tired.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
But it's just like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy because Ray Shrimmer started this first. But like, there's shirts out now saying practice safe sex, or like Ray Shrimmer. They have these shirts. They used to wear these shirts when they first came out. They said, "I wear condoms." I wanted to get those shirts so bad.
And like it's
because people are just like, I could go raw. Like I'm like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, because if a girl tells me like, oh, what is that, or like, oh, you don't need that, I'm just like, I don't know how many motherfuckers you've been with and you told them
exactly
they don't need this. Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly, because like I don't know who you've been, and I'm not trying to figure all that out to make sure I can go raw.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like no, like I be like, dang. And like when I say I respect girls, it's to the point where like it's like disgusting to me. Like I respect women so much that it's just like disgusting, bro. Like females think it's weird and disgusting. No. Like they're just like, oh, why aren't you more like aggressive to me? Because I want you to know I respect you. You know what I'm saying?
Because I can't be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to do that.
I need you to know I respect you. Like if you tell me to do something and you give me the okay, yes you can, all right. But if this is my first time even get physical with you, and I do all this, you just be like, oh no, I'm jumping off because I'm like, oh shit, please, like I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not going to jail for nobody. Like you feel me? So it's just like I just want respectful boundaries here. Like I'm gonna respect you. Like it's just that's why I can't understand the sex culture. Like I've had friends that just like I sleep with a whole lot of girls. I'd be like, how? You know what I'm saying? Like, how? Please show me how, because I guess I care too much to just feel like I could just fuck you and then forget about you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I've been called bitch so many times for thinking like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been called bitch so many times.
I mean, I could do it because, like, there used to be, like, even bringing back high school, like, my friends would tell me, oh, yeah, I slept with this girl. And the next day, they could walk in the hallway and walk past her like nothing even happened. I used to be like, how can y'all do that? Like how? Oh, we just hooked up. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay. It's that easy, that quick. Y'all can just keep it pushing like it never even happened. Oh, all right.
I mean, I've done that. My thing is,
I've done it too, but it's just like it's
still weird.
Weird. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like every time, like if I slip with a girl, if you sit next to me and we haven't talked in forever, I'm gonna be like, I've seen you naked. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care how inappropriate. Bitch, I seen you naked. Like, I've been inside you. So, like, what? Don't be acting all weird now. Like, it wasn't weird when I was inside you, shorty. Like, just because I'm just, like, trying to break the ice. I saw you naked. Like, don't be getting all butthurt about it.
Yeah. My thing is, like, I've done, like, that before. But one of the things I started noticing when I was growing up, after, like, all that happened, like, my first time, all that, whatever, was that a lot of the girls that I wanted to have sex with, I already started noticing. Like, it's not even because I think they're hot. Before that, usually I actually am interested in this girl. Like, I want to get to know her.
Yep.
I didn't realize that when I was younger, because before you get told, like, yeah, you can think a girl's hot and have sex, and I'm trying to do that, and I get my fucking feelings hurt because I realized, oh, I actually kind of like this girl, because I didn't realize that I was actually interested in this girl before I wanted to fuck her, have sex with her.
Yeah, you were just like, oh, she's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, the only thing about me is, like, I guess you had to see, my life was so much, I mean, not, like, different than everybody else, but, like, if I would tell my friend, oh, yeah, I think that girl's cute. But, oh, bro, I heard she's a real good dick. You'd be like, bro, thanks. I don't want to find out. You know what I'm saying? Like, thanks for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like my mind's not on straight. Like I just need to have sex. You know what I mean?
Like,
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it is.
I mean,
but
but like, it's like I like to get to know somebody.
Yeah.
Like, if we just fucking like, okay, like I'm not really gonna know you, but all right, you know what I'm saying? And then like we just fucking, and then I start fucking another chick, and you wanna be upset? I don't. We were just fucking. Like we didn't even like have a conversation. Like we would just be like, oh hey yeah, oh time, yeah all right time, like let's do it, and then like keep it pushing. But like I'll be trying to have conversations with people. I try to get to know people. Some people, bro, you can know a girl for a week and she give you the panties. Bro, I'll be like, yeah, I can't.
I can't, yeah.
I can't. I mean, I'll get it, but don't look at me as a bad guy where I'm just like, I'm not interested anymore. It only took me a week. A guy like me, I'm not even a show off or anything. You get a week.
I'm not with that the whole thing now where people like are kind of normalizing the whole thing about like, oh, you could have sex with someone, then you get to know them, that's like, no, I'm not trying to do all that.
Nah, I'm not trying to do all that either.
Because that's how you get in situations that you get stuck.
Yeah.
And then you feel like you can't do shit because you feel obligated now.
I am not trying to do that shit.
Yeah, fuck all that.
We can have sex, then you get to know me. Nah.
Yeah.
Most of these females and most of these guys, let me say that, are dumbasses.
A lot of the guys are dumbasses.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. You know what I'm saying? But I at least got my head screwed on tight. You feel me? Like, some people, you just be like, damn. Like, I know girls that literally line up dates. Like, for every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then chill with their friends Saturday, Sunday, then line them up again. Like, yo, either you're just broke, you know what I'm saying? Well, pretty much in my head, you're broke and you're just trying to get free dinner every night. You know what I'm saying? There's women out here that want men to take care of them. Me, I'm not that type of guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I have a wife, I'll take care of my wife, you know what I'm saying? I'll take care of my significant other, but like the women I grew up with, they didn't really take shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm independent. I'll get it on my own. Oh, if you want to help me do something, help me have an orgasm. Cool. I can do everything else. You feel me?
Yeah, I got you. See, the way I grew up was weird because I mean I'm a mom, my stepdad, my real dad, and my stepmom.
Yeah.
But I always looked at my mom and my stepmom as stronger than my dad and my stepdad. And I don't know why. That's just how I equated it in my head.
They can hold it down.
Yeah.
They can hold it down.
I saw, not that my dad and my stepdad are dumb or anything. They're pretty strong too, but I always saw my mom and my stepmom stronger. And not even like in the sense of common sense and rationality and how they think. And
yeah. Because, man, the way women deal with stress or something like with me, right? I've seen my mom snap on people. I've seen her rage. So like if I'm talking to her about how I want to, like I'll talk to her and be like, oh, I'm upset, I'm mad. She'll be like, oh, just take a deep breath, you'll be okay. I'll look at her and be like, yo, what are you talking about? Like I've seen you rage. Like, what are you talking about? But she'll be like, yeah, you've seen me a couple times, a handful of times. If I'm just always blowing up, what does that do? I'm like, yeah, you're right. So she's just like, so I mean, they handle things a lot better than men do. I feel like, especially because I know we ain't pushing no baby out of us.
Yeah,
I tell you that for
especially
sure.
Like
We gonna be crying like some bitches, for sure.
I can't even imagine that shit.
No, me neither. Me neither. And carrying it for 9 months. Just think about that. Nah, I can't. Got me fucked up. That's why I treat women with so. I treat women with the respect they should want. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I am the way I am. I treat women how I think y'all supposed to be treated. But if y'all don't want to be treated this way, don't be upset if I call you a bitch or if I just, cause I'm real good at that. Oh, you don't want to be respected like you should be respected? Okay, you're like trash now to me. All right, bet. Like I'll show you how you want to be treated. Like it's easy. Like it's real easy to me because like you can, like just like I go back to my high school. Like I just seen girls just try to take advantage of dudes, and then play the victim, but be underneath somebody the next day. Like, oh, this is my new bae. But weren't you just complaining about homie? So I'm just like, when you look at it from outside and you look in, you be like, there's a lot of shit going on, like, whew, like, bro, a lot of shit.
Yeah, I remember one of my friends was talking to this girl, and he's a nice guy, and I remember she started crying one time because of how weird it was for her, because my friend just told her straight up, like, you know, I want to be with you, I like you, this, that, I'm really interested in you. And she started crying, and he was like, why are you crying? And she was like, she just realized that that's how
She's
it's
supposed to be treated.
Yeah. Because she was like, before, she was like, you know, guys would just come up and just say, basically, we're going out now.
Yeah.
She was like, okay, like, that's it.
Damn. Damn.
It's so sad because I don't, like, that doesn't, in my mind, that doesn't even make her stupid.
It doesn't.
It just makes her naive as hell.
Yeah.
Which is not her fault. And it's just sad because
she didn't have a strong male figure in her life to tell her, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just get any random off the street. You feel me?
Yeah, and that's why it's like, it's not even like a male figure to me. It's like, no one told you that, you know?
You know what? Like, bro, I mean, since you want to talk about that, bro, because I mean, all right. So I had this when I lived in Washington State for like a year. You know what I'm saying? A year and some change. I had an ex-girlfriend that was crazy as hell. You feel me? Like crazy. You feel me? Like she would verbally like assault me, like bro, all types of shit. But like it was so funny. Like the first time we moved in together, I brought groceries. I filled up the fridge. She started crying. And I was just like, why are you crying? She's just like, no one has ever brought groceries for me before. And in my head, I'm just like, what kind of fucked up world did you live in?
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the scary part. It's like, I'm just bringing in groceries, man.
You know, I gotta eat groceries. Yeah. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so that's why I don't try to like judge females, but it's like there's some females that are like so used to being treated like shit, so when you start treating them how they're supposed to be treated, they don't know what to do. They really don't. I'll even do males too.
Yeah.
Like they don't know what to do. Like, oh.
And it's sad. It's sad too because some people, they'll see it and then run away from it because that's not the life they know.
Nope. That's not the life they know.
Then they're, next thing you know, they're the shitheads they were just talking about.
Yep. Like bro, like it was so crazy to me because like I've had a couple girlfriends to where they told me like the way I grew up, or like I have a rule now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to talk about that. I have a rule now. If I plan on talking to a girl, the way she was raised, her upbringing has to be good. If it wasn't good, she gonna be a problem. Like if her father yelled at her mother or like beat on her mother and she saw that, or if even though it's not their fault, if they were like touched as a child or something like that, it's I'm telling you, because they get dependent on that person that they're male to be what they want. Because like I was with a girl, I was with her from the sun up to sundown, but if I would leave, she would spaz. I need you here. Like, what are you doing? I used to have to like drive her to, like, I would drive her to school in the morning, like, because she didn't want to take the bus. She wanted me to, but like I feel like some females like use that as manipulation. Like, I need you, I need you, I need you, I need you.
Definitely like a unconscious manipulation.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I need you so I could do this. I need you so I could do this. In my mind, I used to be like, it finally like clicked like when I got to like 23, because like that those relationships were like when I was younger. Like I finally clicked at 23. If I wasn't in your life before these 23, 24 years, and you didn't need me, there was no reason why you need me right now every single day of your life. You feel me?
That's true.
Like, I mean, if I could just be like, especially if I could text you, I don't have to be right here in front of your face all the time. You feel me? That was my, like, I don't know how people could do relationships like that. Always in your face. Like, I'm here. Like I can't, like, acting like y'all living together when y'all not. You know what I'm saying? Or always over there. Like, I mean, I get it, but it's just like, okay, you come over for like an hour and like leave. But like, if you're there all day, you go home, you come back the next day, you here with me all day again, I'm gonna get sick of you. Like, I'm just being honest.
No, and it's good that you
know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. Like, that's one thing you gonna hear about me. I'm honest. It may be bad, but I'm honest. I'm truthful, but you know what I'm saying?
No, but that's good though. At least you're honest.
Like, I be like, it's just like,
because no one can rag on you for your own rules for your own life.
yeah. I mean, when I get married, I mean, that's a whole different situation. Like, that's something I'm gonna have to like get myself accustomed to.
Yeah.
But like, I have like a rule. Like, if I feel like I'm a married girl, we gonna have to date for like 5 years plus. Cause the first 2 years we just gonna see how it is. That third and fourth year we'll live together, see how you are. And that fifth year I'll get engaged to you, and then we'll see how that goes. But I gotta see how you are. You feel me? Like, and like, it's just, cause it's not like I get irritated. It's just like, I sleep with you every night. Like, if we work together, I work with you. Let me just get some time by myself. You know?
Yeah. But see, my thing about it, like I said, like some people would definitely see what you're saying and say that's fucking crazy.
Always.
But at the same time, you're being
honest.
You're being honest and you're communicating it. So to me, like, I don't agree with that. But like I said, you're communicating it, which makes it better. Because now whoever's going to be with you, they know that.
Yeah. I mean, it's don't get me wrong. Like, we could be in the same house, but like, you ain't gotta be.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I knew exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
What are we doing? Nah, I'm gonna be like, don't you got something you can do? Like, we live in the same house. Like, hey, are you there? Yes. Okay, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you wanna cuddle up with me, we can. But like, if it's like 24/7 throughout the whole day, 24 hours throughout the whole day, I'm gonna be like, all right, like, you wanna like go do something by yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't want to be around my significant other. I would love to be around my significant other. But like, I've been in relationships where I've always had to be there from sun up to sundown, look you in your face. And whatever you want to do, we'll do. Because if I do what I want to do, it's a fucking problem.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So that's how I feel the way I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll eventually get adjusted to it. But right now.
But see, it's really good that you know that, and that's the whole thing why I was saying why, because a lot of people don't look. Yeah, a lot of people don't look into that.
Yeah,
they don't look into that, and they have all these rules for themselves. And I'd be like, why is that a rule for you? And it'd be like, well, I don't know. I just thought it was a good. Like, no, you have a basis on why you did it, and you understand that you communicated clearly, and you thought about it. Man, see, this is why I can't even say like. It's a bad rule. I mean, I wouldn't do that. Mm-hmm. But like I said, the fact that you're being honest about it and you're communicating it says a lot more than anyone who just kind of just comes up with shit because they don't know what to do.
Gotta be, man. There's always my madness always eventually will make sense to somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the way I move, the way I operate. Like, I don't like to be. All right, so let me break it down. There's ignorant people of every race.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ignorant people of every race. I'm not trying to be the ignorant person of my race. You feel me?
Right.
I'm not trying to be seen as like, this is why we talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah. Because like sometimes I'll see my cousins and them, not like my real cousins. I'm just calling cousins like other folks of my color. and like I'll see the way they act, and I'll just be like, this is why they think of us the way they do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, but if I was to say something, they would be like, oh, what's your problem, man? I'm like, nothing. You feel me? I don't like confrontation, and people love to be confrontational. You feel me? I just want to be like, hey, you really ain't got to be like that. What the fuck you talk? All right, you cool. You right. Let me mind my own.
Yeah. It's just an insane world out here, man. You know what I mean? Because this is when I started realizing a lot of this stuff. Age didn't matter to me. Race didn't matter to me.
Nope.
Sex didn't matter to me. It's like they're just people, and the thing is, a lot of people don't know how to just be people, and it's weird as shit because it's like it seems like this should be the first thing anyone learns, but it isn't. Because I'll see kids who are 14 and I don't want to say figure themselves out, but know why things are for them.
Yeah.
And I'll see people who are like 50 have, copious amounts of money and still don't know what the fuck to do with themselves.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not even talking about like job wise or whatever, but like the way they think. And a lot of people just don't know how to think because they think like, man, if I do these things that people tell me to do, it'll figure itself out eventually, and that's not how it works.
All right, all right. Since we talk about that, all right. So if you were to win $10 million right now, what would the first thing you would do with it?
First thing I would do with $10 million.
First thing, tax free, $10 million.
Well, I gotta give some to my mom.
Boom.
And then I invest.
Boom. Right. I would make sure all my people in my family, all the debt is taken care of. Close to me.
That's the least I would do for someone. Like my mom, I'm giving money.
Yeah.
But for my uncle that I don't like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
All right, you have no more debt. Anything from here on out is your fault.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your fault. I'll make sure everybody that's close to me, I'll be like, hey, debt, wipe clean. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
You feel me? I would help. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was to win, I would help people in my family. Maybe I would help a little bit of my friends. You know what I'm saying? I'll give them like 500. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the type of person I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love people, but I hate people at the same time. Like, I have a real deep hate for people. But
I've been saying that for a long time too. Like, about people, I was like, I hate people, and people were like, why do you say that? Why do you say that? And then when we grew up, all my friends were like, I understand why you say that now. Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's why. Yeah. It's not people specifically, it's people in general.
Yeah.
People are stupid as shit.
They are, man. Like, people are so confused on how far kindness can take you. Or just being respectful can take you. Or just a pleasing thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are so used to just like, can I get this?
I always judge people about that because they're like, well, I used to be a good person, but then I didn't, every time I didn't get whatever. And I was like, well, then you're never a good person. Yeah. Because you were only being nice.
You know what I'm saying?
And I just had a talk with that about something. There's something between being nice and being kind. Like, people who are usually being nice, they're selfish because they want something. They're only nice when they want something.
Yep. See, like, with me, like, the people I work with, every time they see me, they're just like, Jordan, you're always, like, you're an asshole. I'm not an asshole. I just tell people how it is. I don't care how you feel about it. I'll just let you know. And, like, whenever they tell me, I'd be like, but have I changed? And they'll be like, no. I'll be like, okay. So I don't understand how y'all get so shocked with the crazy stuff that comes out of my mouth sometimes, because I've been like this the first time you ever met me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is our first time meeting. If we do more of these, I'm gonna be the same.
Yeah, and that's what I like from people.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the same. You're gonna be like, holy shit, this dude is like just the same. Like, no. I mean, like, some people think I'm like an asshole, shit like that. It's okay. Like, I'm okay with it because I be thinking I'm an asshole. Sometimes.
That's what I tell a lot of people I meet nowadays. Is like, I was me from day one. Like, you met me. Because, like, a lot of my friendships, some friendships that I've had within the last 2 years that ended, they try, like, it's kind of trying, I always see them trying to push it off like I changed. I was like, no, I'm still the same, dude.
Yeah. I be trying to keep it 100 with people all the time. 100. I'm going to just keep it honest, brutally honest. I don't care. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. If you don't like what I say, I apologize. But this is just how I feel. people could feel these type of things. Maybe I shouldn't say some things, but it's how I feel. Maybe if some like, all right, so my cousin, right? I love my cousin to death. She's a very big LGBTQ advocate. Like she just wants to like let me. She's trying to like teach me pronouns and how to like talk to people and stuff like that, and not to like react sideways. You know what I'm saying, or anything. And I understand that. I get that. You know what I'm saying. And like sometimes she'll check me. You know what I'm saying. Like if I say a girl's a bitch too much, she'll be like, or like if I say the B word too much, she'll be like, can you change it up? Like, can you say something else? Or like she told me, if you were dating a girl for a year and at the year mark she decided to tell you that she was transgender, what would you do? I was just like, hopefully we would figure this out before the year mark.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I'm gonna wanna fuck. You feel me? So like, hopefully they would tell me. You know, so hopefully she would tell me.
Yeah, my thing would be like, not even on the part of being transgender, just like, why would you hide that?
You know what I'm saying?
Why would you think that's the smart thing to do to hide that?
Just be honest with me. Like I love everybody. You feel me? I love and hate everybody. Like I said before, I love and hate everybody. You could do, like, people used to think I was gay because I had gay best friends in high school. Like I would sit at the tables with them and stuff
That's
like
stupid
that.
shit too.
Stupid,
Yeah.
but people are ignorant. But I don't care. You feel me? As long as you don't push up on me, try to touch me, and say some stupid shit, we cool. I mean, if you do say some stupid shit, I can always check you because I'll be like, I don't roll that way. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't care. Some people are so uncomfortable with it. The only thing I'm really uncomfortable with is just like the gay dudes that act more feminine than females. That's it. That's it. That's it. Because there's some things that gay dudes do that you be like, females don't even do this. But whatever. You feel me? You do you. You feel me?
Right.
But that's about it. But I fuck with everybody. But people are so worried about what other people are doing that it's just like, why are you worried about it? Like, if they, don't get me wrong, if they come to you, you know what I'm saying, on some crazy shit, that's just like if men push up on women, you know what I'm saying, on some crazy shit, you can at least say something to yourself. Like, say something for yourself. But it's just like, for you to hate somebody just because they are gay or transgender or something like that, you must hate yourself deeply because they are their authentic self. You feel me? Like, I really like appreciate them because at least they're being real with themselves.
Right.
You feel me? I know people out here that are like scared to just be themselves and they fake it.
It's so weird too when
You know
people do that shit. And that's kind of one of my rules now that we talk about rules. It's like, I kind of don't want to fuck with people unless they know themselves.
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking about like, you definitively have to know yourself. Like, you know exactly what to do.
I can't have followers around me. I need leaders.
Yeah, I need people who are able to do that and to be able to communicate that.
Yeah.
Because, like, I had a problem with one of my friends before where I liked some girl a lot.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I knew he was, like, trying to, like, you know,
Holler
hook
at
up
her?
with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even holler, just hook up.
He was just trying to bang.
And so I told him straight up, like, you know, I like this girl. You're my boy, you know?
Yeah.
And I would have had more respect for him. We probably still wouldn't have been friends if he would have said, you know, like, I understand that, but I still want to do this. But no, of course he's going to say, like, no, yeah, I got you, you know, this, that. Guess what happened?
You still fuck.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I can't even be mad at the girl because we're not talking. You know, we're not. I mean, we were kind of talking, whatever.
Yeah,
but we weren't going out. So I can't even be mad at her. I was only mad because I asked about it. She said nothing happened, and then I was like, I'm more mad that you just
lied.
Yeah,
like, don't be lying. Like
don't waste my time.
Yeah, like, bro, I feel you, right? So like, all right, so there was this one situation where I was in where I had my friend and like there was this young lady. I was like, I get it. We were just humping. You feel me? We cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell my female friends if I talk to a female or like if we get physical, you know what I'm saying? I let them know, hey, straight up, if you mess with any of my friends, I gotta cut you off because I can't do that. You feel me?
That's weird.
Like, because it's it's happened too much in the past to where it's just like I'm literally gonna cut you off. I'll still be friends with them, but like me and your relationship, different from now on in. Like I don't care. You feel me?
Right.
So I brought this female over my friend's house like once or twice. They got each other's numbers. I didn't care because like we were just fucking. You feel me?
Right.
He would hit her up and pick her up from work and bring her over his house or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, like you know what I'm saying. So one day I came over after work, and like I walked in his house because I'm allowed to do that. I just walked in his house and I was just like, hey yo, like nobody was like saying hello back. I went to the back door like because either they're in the backyard and it was locked, and like I turn around and like, he's like coming out and like she has a shoe off, and I'm like, I like just like gave like this I like just like gave this look like all right. And they want to like keep telling me, oh, nothing happened. I'm just like, look, y'all don't have to like lie to me as long as y'all be truthful. I mean, till this day, he still is like, hey, bro. I'm just like, bro, like, if you did or didn't, I don't care. But like what I saw, if you would have been in my shoes or what I saw, you would have been like, oh, they were back there like, fuck it, or doing something. You feel me? So I was just like, all right. So me and that girl stopped being friends, but I'm still friends with him. So I fuck with him more than I fuck with her.
Right.
You feel me? I can't be mad at my homeboy for trying to get a nut, especially if a girl's just gonna give him a nut easy.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, that's my problem too. It's just like there could have been a lot of friendships that would have been saved if they would have just been honest.
Yeah, I got trust issues, man. Like
yeah.
If a girl's honest with me or if a dude is honest with me, I'd rather you be honest with me than lie to me.
Yeah, and that's why like I always ask people on the podcast. I was like, do you respect loyalty or honesty more? And
well, my motto is trust, loyalty, respect, protect your neck. Yeah. Trust, loyalty, faith, respect, protect your fucking neck. That's it.
My thing is like, man, I lean more towards honesty because I feel like there's more loyalty and honesty than what people think loyalty is.
Yeah.
Because theoretically, you could have a girl, you know, cheat on you, but she not tell you because she's trying to be loyal to you. And I hate that. Exactly. I hate that so much.
Exactly. I'd rather you be honest with me. You know what I'm saying? But people are scared to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell the truth and get your reaction, but I'll be like, at least I told you the truth.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, you can't just say I lied.
Yeah, like I ruined a really good friendship I had with this girl because I told her I was in love with her. And the only reason I told her was because I knew it was real. I knew to me, you know. Yeah. Obviously, I knew she didn't like me. Well, one, because she likes girls. But I didn't. Yeah. That's a whole nother story. That's not something like Abby already knows this. It's not something I want to talk about on the podcast right now. But anyways,
I'm the worst person because I'm about to get a Charlie horse. Oh,
are you good?
Oh, Charlie.
I just want to finish this one thing and then we'll be good.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah.
Oh, Charlie. All right, let's talk, bro, dog. I got you.
I ruined the friendship, and I can't even be mad at her about it because, like, my thing is I had to be honest about it. Yeah. I had to be honest and tell her, not even because like I'm trying to get with you, but more like you're my friend. I respect you enough to tell you the truth.
Hey, man.
I knew by telling you that was a possibility. But I care about you more. Yeah. I think you should know the truth than for me to hide it just because I want to keep you as a friend.
Yeah. I need to be honest with you. See, me and you have more like in common than you think because.
Oh, I never thought we were different.
Hey, I feel you. Freaking, there's a girl. I don't want nobody to think I'm like obsessed with her or anything, but like. In middle school, she was like the only female to like really accept who I was, like a nice guy. Like I was different. Of course, she was white. You know what I'm saying? I was different and stuff like that. But like, I always used to try to like hype her up, big her up. You feel me?
Right.
And like, it was more like I knew I was in love with her. You know what I'm saying? Since like a kid, like that was like my first like real love. You feel me?
Right.
Like first real love, and we kind of like. after like middle school, after like 10th grade, we kind of like just like went on our own paths or whatever. But like there was one day I like took shrooms, and I called her, and I like pretty much just like confessed to her like how I felt about her. And like at the time she had a boyfriend, but I don't give a fuck. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, fight me. You feel me? Like for real. Like
can he fight though?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't care. Like I'm just telling you how I feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got a boyfriend. I don't fucking care. I'm just telling you how I feel. And like I pretty much told her, and ever since then, like we just haven't. I mean, I've seen her at like the clubs and stuff like that. Say hello. And that's it. You feel me? But it's just it's crazy because like she went down a road where like I guess she saw like how can I say it? It's so fucked up to say this because like this is what I think in my mind. Like all my white friends found new black friends,
And
so like they're just
man.
like, oh, they're more like
Us. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like so like I'm just myself, just me. I'm not trying to be ignorant. They found some friends that were just like their type or whatever, and they were just like, oh, he's cooler. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to like sound like that, but like that's how I kind of felt what happened. But ever since then, like all of my relationships with everybody else has not been the same. Has not been the same, especially with her. Like ever since I told her how I felt, ghost. And her family is like one of the families that I used to just literally just pop up and be like, hey guys, like how are you? Like even like getting like trying to like, cause I have younger homies, right? And they would go to parties, and her sister's like younger than us,
Right.
so she would be at parties, and like they would be like, oh, like there's this girl there, blah 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 blah, like she was hot, blah blah blah. They told me her name, and I was like, oh snap, like
That's old girl's sister.
that's old girl's sister. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, that can't be. Like show me the picture, show me the picture. I'm like, holy shit, small world. And I'm just like low key like trying to make sure like my problem is I try to make sure everybody around me is good. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm the same way.
Like
I'll shoot myself first.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll give my friends a shirt off my back and I'll go cold. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Like so that's where my fuck up is, cause I always thought those people would feel the same way I felt about them, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? Cause like those people, like I said earlier, like I really really cared about them. Like it really, still to this day, like I'm still like working on like just being like, I don't want to say fuck them because like I still got
That's
love
not
for
actually
them.
how you feel. Yeah.
Because it's not. Because like if they were just like, hey, you want to hang out, I'd be like, damn right, where we going? You know what I'm saying? But it's still like, if I'm around them, I'm cautious. Because it's just like, I'm not gonna be all buddy with y'all just for like,
just because I
not
have
to
to
hear you from you
Yeah.
guys for like 6 months. You feel me?
I'm in the same boat, man.
So it's just like, that's just how I feel. And it's crazy that you were like talking about that female friend, man, because I had a female friend. I told her exactly what it was, and to this day, she's a ghost, my G.
Yeah, and the thing about like guys too is, I feel like all guys have that one time, that one they always remember.
Yeah, you got
And
that one
it's
girl
that either makes or breaks you. That
Yeah.
one time,
I mean,
you either become smarter from it, or you turn to shit because you realize it didn't work out.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I like turned to like shit.
Oh,
It's
I'm
more-
not talking about you. I'm talking about those guys who totally go against their own self just because it didn't work out that one
yeah.
time. You
Yeah,
know what I
feel
mean?
you
Like
on
they're
that
like,
one.
man, fuck all girls. I'm gonna just play girls and shit like that.
Yeah,
And like,
okay, yeah. You talking about dudes that be like dogging chicks and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Me, it's I feel where you're coming from because like at first I was just like, man, fuck all these women, like,
Yeah.
but at the same time I was just like, you know what, like, I know I'm dope. It's just gonna take the right female to see that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's how I took it. I don't go after all these girls that want to be Instagram famous. I mean, I like your picture, but I know in real world you would never, you can't handle a guy like me. It's not even I can't handle you. You do what you want to do. You think you can get respect after like showing your ass and titties on Instagram, and like everybody's supposed to be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? You do what you think you're supposed to do, cause like when you come over here like messing with me, I'm still gonna big you up, and I'm gonna tell you like, you know, you don't have to show your ass and titties to get respect, right? Or like views, follows, or people to like really fuck with you. But females think that way, so like let them think that way. But I try to like tell them like, you know, you don't have to. You know, you could just use your brain, right? Like, dudes think that shit is cool too. Like, you using your brain doing something you want to do in life.
That's what I be telling my guy friends too. It's like, stop flexing, man.
Bro, you know how many gold watches? Like, I don't know if you have a gold watch, but when watches came out, I don't know, another famous person or somebody, they wore a gold watch. I remember when G-Shock, it was only black watches. Wear a black watch. Whoever got the gold watch, somebody saw somebody wear a gold watch. Man, you see everybody wearing gold watches. And they don't even put it on the right side.
I know, they put it on the right hand.
They put it on the right hand. You're supposed to put it on the opposite of your dominant.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't even know that because they just following trends.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yo.
I don't even like the color gold. I like silver better.
Me neither. Yeah. I like gold. I mean, I do like gold. I like silver too, but my favorite color is burgundy. I fuck with burgundy hard. So, but like, it's just like, that's why when I look at people, because I go to older gentlemen, I ask them, hey, why? I always see people wearing watches on their right hand. Why you wearing it on your left? Because you're supposed to be opposite of your dominant. Oh, so these people are just stupid. Yeah. Oh, okay.
The watch is literally made that way. The hand to adjust the time is on the right side. How the fuck are you gonna adjust it?
They don't know that. They don't know that. They don't know that. I'm gonna put it on the right because my dominant, and I always, I can always flash. I can always be flashy.
Nah, fuck all that shit.
Like,
dude.
Everybody trying to be flashy except be real. Like, be real first. Like, everybody trying to be a Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, fuck that dude too.
Until the real world hits you, and then you're not Tekashi 6ix9ine. You're Daniel.
Yeah, you Daniel with $6. At least 6ix9ine got like
with $6 and 6ix9ines on your face permanently.
Fuck all that shit. People, we can go on forever, but
forever.
I think we could say this for another episode.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially because Abby is like dying over there.
She is.
We'll definitely have you on again. Hopefully another time when Abby has a little more energy too, so she could join in too.
She came from work.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
It's all good.
But anyways, that's been the podcast. Always something I wanted to. I started at the end. Biggest life lesson you've learned, and the best advice you can give, because sometimes those are two different things. So,
biggest life lesson I've learned. It's so crazy because like I posted about this the other day. Biggest life
weird, right?
lesson for everybody to learn is they only love you when you're gone.
That's fair. Yeah.
And something that you said, lesson and what?
Biggest life lesson. Damn, why can't I say that anymore? Biggest life lesson you've learned and the best advice you can give, because sometimes those are two different things.
All right, best advice I could give is stay real, keep doing you.
That's fair too.
That's it. Just be yourself, be authentic. Don't be following trends. That's it.
I like that, man. So, like I said, this is the end of the podcast. I know this is a lot longer podcast, but I mean, I can't kill a conversation when it's good.
Yeah, my fault, man. I didn't know we were gonna go like this.
No, it's good, dude.
But she knows.
Everyone.
Don't talk a lot, so
everyone,
this is gonna be a long one.
Everyone always says that when they're on here. Like, I didn't know it was gonna go like this. I was like,
bro, I'm telling you, bro. We can connect with conversation, bro. I swear.
I knew I was good at this, so that's why I wanted to start this, because I wanted to showcase and let people see why they act the way they act and why they do stuff.
Damn right.
So this is what the podcast is about. This is Why I Am Podcast. This is me, Day One Reg, and a little bit of Abby and Jordan. Just say your byes out, and that's been it. All right, bye.